When we think about haunted places, we usually imagine old mansions, abandoned hospitals, or a creepy forest. But have you ever wondered why our grandparents were always so strict about the kitchen? Think about it. Before electricity, before gas stove, before modern housings, the kitchen wasn't just another room. It was the heart of house. It was where the first fire of the day was lit, where food was prepared for the entire family. And in many homes, the first offering was made to God before anyone even took a bite. But along with those traditions came warnings that almost every Indian family had. Some people were told never to leave dirty utensils overnight. Some were told never to throw away the last handful of cooked rice after sunset. And others were warned never to enter the kitchen if they heard someone cooking after midnight. Now, maybe these were just stories to teach discipline, or maybe they came from experience that nobody could explain. I honestly don't know, but tonight I wanted to share some of the creepiest kitchen folklores I have heard from different parts of India. And just imagine, what if even one of them was true?
When I was in Trichy, in my neighbor there was an older auntie. She was alone. Her kids were all settled in abroad, so she will come to our house to have some evening time talking about things. So one time she said she said like always clean the kitchen before sleeping, which was kind of weird because my mom usually will clean everything before sleeping. So she said that thing like, no, I will never keep the kitchen dirty overnight. I usually clean it. She said that's nice, and she even told like, don't leave dirty vessels in the sink. And I was feeling quite ridiculous. Like, who told all this thing? People usually clean their thing, right? If it's your own house, you will never keep it dirty or untidy. So I was feeling a bit confused. And she said like, and never leave the food on the stove overnight. If you have cooked or it's extra, then keep it in fridge or cover it properly, but don't keep it over the stove. I was like, okay. Then of course I didn't take it seriously because for me it was just like listening stories. Meaning that grandma told a lot of things, and after some time I really forgot about all the thing because I was taking it as a story. That's it. After 3 months or something, I visited my grandmother's village. So after dinner, I was very tired. Me and my cousin was thinking whether we should clean the kitchen or not. But it was very late and we were quite tired, so we straight went to the bed. It was beside the kitchen, not literally attaching to the kitchen. There was a hallway in middle, so it was beside the kitchen. So we were talking a lot, like it's been a long time. So we were gossiping, talking about new stories, what happening in life. And then I saw the clock. It was 2:30 a.m. in the morning. We were still talking, so I told her it's being quite late. Let's sleep. We have to wake up early. But before we could pull up the blanket, a stirring of steel pot sound was coming. Not loudly, but just slowly enough so in hallway or in our room we can hear it. A metal spatula and a stainless steel vessel, like someone is cooking, but inside nothing is there. You can clearly hear the sound, the metal against metal. Again and again. First I thought I was just confused or maybe I'm just thinking over it. But my cousin said that, can you hear that? I was like, yeah, should we go and check? She said, yeah, we should. At first, I thought my grandmother had woken up early. Even we thought the same because it's about to start a festival. So she will wake up by 3:34 to prepare the sweets and all. But we see the time, it's still 2:45 or something. So as I walked into the kitchen, nobody was there. Not even the lights were switched on. Every vessel is exactly where I had left it. Everything was silent. I was about to walk away with my cousin when I noticed something. I guess I shouldn't have noticed it because it still kept a fear inside me. And I'm afraid at night to go to kitchen and even get a water bottle for myself. There was a steel spoon hanging on the wall. Not hanging actually. It was still moving. As if somebody has just kept it there after using. As if somebody had just let go it now. I was shocked. Nobody has used it. Then how?